So let me take any of the data. Next. So let me give the co-occurrences with the index keywords. So I have 104, 107 keywords. If I give most probabilities by 2, at least 2 has to match. I'll give next. So I got threshold of 21. When giving next, this I got table. Okay. This table I want to use for my article writing. If you directly use screenshot, you can't do any alignments. And the words will come very small. I'll just show. So now I make it an image of screenshot. Now I'm copying this. So most probably what I'll do, small corrections. So I can do any of the alignments I can. But if you want to make it to extend, I can. So this is the image. Image doesn't have a life of table. You can't go for analysis. If you want to take the same table and prepare a bar diagram or pie diagram, you can't do because it's the image. So it has to be a table. If it is table, you can do the alignment and you can make representation much better. Not like what is exist here. So to make it table, the same one. So what I will do, export all selected data keywords or occurrences, any of it, and let me paste something, and this will be in the format of text. So this is called as a text file. So if you open it, so your file looks like this. So what I want to do to make it simple and easy to understand, Control A, Control C, select all, paste, Control C for copy, and I'll open Excel. Then Control V. So Control V. Now I got table with what I expected. Okay, now I'll just do a small alignments and Control C, and let me paste in the same place where we already use the image. Control V. So now I got table as what I want. So now it is easy for me to analyze and also use this one for my writing of bibliometric analysis. And down I can write, it is a source of Web of Science, as Scoopers. Right, a source is Scoopers. So this is also used for, this I can do alignment, font change and font increase, decrease, center, everything. But this, I can't. I can't change the font. I can't make it alignments. I can't make it anything. But what I can do, I can just make image to be brighter, sharper, and clear. Not more than that. And even with this, I can also use for chart diagram. So I can also use for sorting. I can make tables here itself. I can able to visualize much better, and only when you have a data on you. So this data is bibliometric data for your analysis. For the reason you have to. And for VOS you also have one more, that is VOS is mainly meant for networking. How the variables has interlink, and what are the co-interlinks are exist, and what is a layer of variables. So these are the options to make your diagram much better to understand. So any doubts in this? So now you know how to collect data from VOS to your Word document, and also how to frame the charts from the data you collected from the VOS and make yourself as a document representation. It's pie diagram, bar diagram, or maybe tree diagram. So you can use of any diagrams, any flows, any charts, and you can explain by your wish. So if you look back with this article, I'll wind my class. So this article speaks about educational psychology. The keyword they use here is educational psychology. So based on educational psychology, let me see the abstract. Educational psychology is a discipline with a relatively low and intensive history. This study contributes to understand of most recent development of educational psychological research through the exploration of 35,210 articles published in all the journal index in the Web of Science Education Psychology category from 2000 to 2019. So duration of the data collected is 2000 to 2019. And the keyword they use, education psychology. Very clear what we are already doing by practice. So when they are writing, you have to write the way to be understand. So he tried to say, education psychology word, when I enter this keyword on the Web of Science, I got 35,210 articles from the period of 2000 to 2019. That means he can able to get more than that. But why he say 35,000? It is because he took only for 20 years, 2000 to 2019. The result of the study shows that volume of research on education psychology has doubled during the period, and a few journals accumulated most of the research produced in this discipline. And he was also conveying that when he was trying to find by journal linking, he found a few journals under discipline of psychology. They are the main focus of publishing papers related to the psychology. For example, FKP also have one journal and focus towards publishing entrepreneurship articles. And for a few of them, they have a journals. They have a theme. Based on themes, publication will be happen. So what he tried to convey, whatever he find, the articles relevant to the psychology, most of articles are published in the psychological journals. Most studies has been published in the English language, and in the US, United States, although research produced in China has experienced the greatest growth. That means in China, they are producing